Hi, Aunt Jay. My friends and I thought we'd never win the lottery. But then we did. I just never told them. Back then, before you could buy the lottery tickets online, a group of us at work ran the syndicate, 6 of us in total. We'd each play £1. And I was the one who always went to the shops to buy the ticket. We'd been doing it for years. Honestly, it was more fun than anything else. Every now and then we'd win a tenner, and we would just add that back to the pot or maybe buy some fancy cakes. We were more than just workmates. We were friends. That Friday night, I stopped at the shop like I always did and put the numbers on and came home. Later that night, Henry, my husband, was dozing on the sofa. I sat with the ticket watching the results come up on TV. One by one, the numbers matched. My heart was hammering. 5 main numbers and the bonus ball. I shook Henry awake, screaming that we'd won. He sat up groggy, asking me how much. I didn't even know yet, but it had to be big. I ran to my phone, ready to call Sue, one of the girls from work. She'd be the first to know, but Henry stopped me. "Hang on," he said. "Let's find out how much it is first." And that night we checked. It was £450,000. We were the only winners at that level, nearly £500,000. And that was when Henry said, "Listen, don't tell them." I laughed at first and told him not to be so ridiculous. They're our friends. But he wasn't joking. He was deadly serious. He said, "Think about it. Split 6 ways. That's only 75,000 each. A nice amount, yeah, but it's not life-changing. But think about it. If we keep the lot, we can set up the kids. That would give Mike and Janie a good-sized deposit for their own flat. We could buy them a car each. And ourselves. Our own car was more than 20 years old and always in and out of the garage. We could clear the mortgage and finally breathe. You wouldn't even have to work anymore. This is our chance." I told him this wouldn't be right. We couldn't do that to our friends. How could I look them in the eye? I picked up the phone again, but Henry just kept talking. "They'll never know. They don't even know what numbers you've played. It's not cheating. They'd do the same in our shoes. You've got to put your own family first." And that's when I stopped. I thought about it. I thought about Mike and Janie and how hard it had been trying to help them. This would be a huge start for them. And about the mortgage and bills weighing us down. And I put the phone back down. Monday came and I went back to work as normal. No one even said a word about the lottery. Why would they? I sat at my desk, sick to my stomach. Every time one of the girls smiled at me, I felt like they could see straight through me. By lunchtime, I couldn't take it anymore. I told them all that I wasn't feeling too good. Thought I might be coming down with flu, so I just went home early. Henry collected our winnings, and life as we knew it changed overnight. But at first, he said, we had to keep our usual routine so we don't draw suspicion. But I just couldn't keep going back to work, sitting across from them, carrying this secret. So I just took some time off sick, and before long I told everyone we were moving to be closer to Henry's parents. Well, that was our story. The truth is we just needed a clean slate. We bought Mike and Janie their flats and handed them the keys to their new cars. The look on their faces, it was like a dream. And we moved to a nice little town and we bought ourselves a lovely bungalow. All paid for, no mortgage. No debts and no worries. I still keep in touch with the girls from work. We chat on the phone sometimes as well. I see their posts on Facebook. They're struggling. Bills, the job, the small town grind. And I look at old photos of us all together laughing over our tea break, never knowing that one night I held the ticket that could have changed all our lives. Sometimes I tell myself I did the right thing putting my family first. I do feel guilty listening to them sometimes complain about their bills when I know they could have had £75,000 and they'll never know about it. But if I'm honest, I feel like I did the right thing. So, what do you think of today's confession story? Would you have done the same thing? Do you think she was selfish or just putting our own family first? Let me know in the comments section. Let's keep the conversation going. This is the first story of a 10-part confession series. Thank you so much for watching and subscribe for more true stories and dilemmas. I post videos every single week. But until next time, guard your heart and protect your peace.